Well, hello, and welcome to my first episode of The Binding of Isaac, Road to Dead God. Anyone who doesn't know what that is, Dead God is basically when you 100% complete a file, which anyone who knows this game is a tremendously long and difficult thing to do. So I'm starting a new Isaac game of Isaac. I've deleted what I had. Well, to be honest, I normally play on PS5, on PlayStation, but I've just recently got a PC, decided to start playing on here. So I thought, hey, why not record myself doing it? So I've got a fresh file. I did a little bit of test run, and so far the only thing I've done is beat Monstro, but I deleted the file, and as you can see, we're starting with absolutely zero again. I do have external item descriptions downloaded as a mod, but I'm not going to be running it on this first run because we need to beat Mum without losing. Sorry, not without losing. Well, yeah, we do need to do it without losing, but we need to do it without any mods on this first attempt. So I'm going to just do this first room, and then I'm going to mess around with some of the settings because obviously, well, not obviously, but some of the things aren't set up as I'd like them. So anyone that's unfamiliar with this game, you are Isaac, and you know this game, he has many forms, you could say. Oh dear, our first bit of damage. Our second bit of damage. This is not the best start. What was I saying? So yeah, Isaac, he has many personas, let's say, and that they are the characters that you play in this game. I won't really go into what the story is because one, it's a bit abstract anyway, but two, there's a whole intro that it sort of explains that, and I'll probably let that intro play during the second episode. So if you've never seen that before, definitely watch the second episode of this, and it should be on there. So some things you should definitely know about me and Isaac. Two bits of damage in our first room. I'm not that great at this game. I do love it though. I've played Isaac since Rebirth. I didn't play the original Larry Jr. for our first boss. So Larry will sort of run around in fairly sporadic patterns and lay down big piles of poop. Okay, thank goodness he didn't turn down there. Could have done. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm not really particularly great at this game. That was well timed. Not particularly that great at this game, but I thought it might be fun to record myself going through and 100% in an entire save file, the first save file, just because. I mean, one, this game's so fun to watch others play. I'm a big fan of some other people who play this game. Shoutouts to like Sinvicta, Northern Lion, Huts, you know, all the sort of well-known guys. It's really fun to watch, and I thought it might just be a nice incentive for myself, really, to actually come through in 100% Repentance, because I haven't played it 100% Repentance yet. So I played Rebirth, Afterbirth and Afterbirth Plus, and up to Afterbirth Plus I have 100% save file, but not actually in Repentance yet. So we've done our first boss, but we haven't yet gone to our item room, and it's not the greatest. Let's extinguish these fires. So Polydactyl will just allow us to hold a second consumable item. Let's go in here because so if I'd just run in while we still had iframes and hit that chest, it wouldn't have given us the extra half heart, but I hesitated just a moment. that's our secret room. That's probably our super secret room. Okay. Okay. I mean, I could play for some red hearts. However, I'm a little rusty on this game. I'm not feeling my strongest. What we have in here, strength. I no idea what the button is to flick between my two cards. Not the same as it would be on the PlayStation. I am using a controller as well. No, I'm gonna have to figure that out. For now, I just have to use them in order. Right, so let's just proceed. So our goal today is really just to beat Mum, which is where that skull is. It shouldn't be that difficult, but it's been a while. Not the best start, so we'll see. So I use the world card that's revealed all this floor. Our ultimate goal for this level is to try and not take damage. I suppose that's the ultimate goal for every level, but specifically any damage to red hearts, which is all we have right now. At the end, after the boss of this level, if we haven't taken any damage, we will get a devil deal. So let's see if we get one of those, hopefully. Oh, but there we go. So embarrassing. Oh, I'll tell you what, I did one tester run and I had much better items. Now, I will grab this bomb just on the chance that it gives us a crawl space, which it didn't. It was always a slim chance. Nice, so we have a few bombs in there. We can get into the secret room and then bomb our way through into the curse room. Oh yes, let's go into the menu quickly and sort out our settings that we need. So we want extra HUD, definitely. Mini, nice. Active cam, not really sure what that is. I'll have to. Bound HUD, charge bars on. Bullet visibility high. What is the last thing I want? Pop-ups, full screen. I have no idea where the stats are on the left side. Oh, they popped up. There we go. That's what we wanted. See those stats on that side there. So this shows us at the top our movement speed, shot speed, damage. Well, that's actually fire rate, I should say, because this is the shot speed, the speed of which the tier travels. I can't quite remember what that is. Tier height, maybe? I don't know. Not sure. Luck. And then here at the bottom we have our devil or angel deal. It was 100%, but we lost it by taking some damage. Can increase our chances by blowing up the keeper. This keeper right here. See, it went up by 10%. Right, let's try not to take any more damage for the rest of this floor if we can. Ideally, we would have had a soul heart for the first floor to protect that, but... Well, I was a little bit saved there thanks to Dumpy. Our little item, it saved us yet again. At that time I was kind of hoping it would do that, and it did. But as you see, it sort of released some gas and shot away that projectile that was on its way to hit us. You'll have to forgive me as well. I'm new to the idea of playing games and talking into a microphone, so might be a bit rambly and waffly and not quite either my best commentary or gameplay performance. This fly is hovering over those rocks. Right. So as you may have worked out, all the enemies have their own unique patterns, relatively unique patterns and ways of attacking Isaac. So these guys will pop up and then shoot a projectile at you around about 2 seconds after they pop up or so. If they don't have a line of sight on you, they won't fire anything. So sometimes you can use that to your advantage and like run from behind a rock, etc. Gemini is our second boss. Okay, so we do have a 46% chance to get a deal with the devil. Hope. Oh my goodness, nearly got a hit again. Normally I wouldn't say Dumpy's that great of a pickup, but he has saved us a fair bit of damage on this floor. Incredibly rusty at this game. So that should be nice as the series progresses. I will get back to at least being not terrible. Some serious skill issues today. This wasn't my best run, but it worked out fine. Okay, so we're aiming for the little dude first, because once you kill the bigger guy, the little dude will be released and he just flies around the screen and becomes a little bit annoying. Here we go. Well, he's only got a bit of health left, so not the worst thing. There we go, we unlocked Monstro's Tooth. We failed our 46% chance. It's no big surprise there, really. I mean, it's probably in my interest to go into the shop. I suspect the super secret room will be north of here. Right, now we need to check the arcade, because if there's a heart donation machine, we are in the money, and there is. Go one more for the time being. Okay, IV bag, it's okay. So that is our first active item, which sits up in the top left corner. So every time we use that, it will do whatever. Well, you know, each active item has its own unique thing. This one will cause us damage and give us money. So it's essentially a bit like that red heart donation machine that we were just using, but portable. Okay. Now we definitely want to get in the shop. Items cost generally 15 cents, but they can go half price sometimes. And we will grab that. We don't have any spiders or flies yet, but hopefully later in the run we will have something to call our own. Oh yeah, of course we want to pick up Evil up, so get some bombs and our first, well, it's Black Heart rather than Soul Heart. Might as well use this quickly. Right, so here we are with the third floor. Let's pop this world card straight away, see where we're going. Right, those little dips are gone. They can be a bit tricky to hit. And, you know, this is a traditional twin-stick shooter. Well, I say traditional, I don't know if that's quite true. But it is a twin-stick shooter nonetheless. And you may or may not have noticed that Isaac is actually firing tears. That is his weapon in this game. As I mentioned, as I mentioned earlier, it's a bit of a bizarre story, this one. So currently, as you see, we have right there, we have 100% Devil Deal chance. That is because we haven't lost any red heart, taken any red heart damage yet. We haven't had a Devil Deal yet, and we haven't taken any red heart damage yet. We've got these 2 black hearts that should see us through this level, hopefully. Rust is very real though. This is not the play. Oh, thank you, Dumpy. Could do with getting more stats, tier-based stats, you know, damage, shot speed, that kind of thing. These guys will explode when they die. Except for the red one. Oh, well, he will explode, but he will also fire projectiles out in 8 directions. I'm going to get him. 8 directions, I believe. Yeah, should be okay now. 6 directions. Thank you. Honestly, Dumpy has been MVP. I mean, I know we haven't got much, but he's doing what he needs to do for us. If I was quick enough, I could use IV batter to take red heart damage instead of taking any black heart damage. But it's a very see, that would have been the perfect moment. It's very unlikely I'll be quick enough to react to that. If you want to watch good gameplay, go watch like Civic or Huts. I will be if you want to watch someone who's barely scraped through, then you are on the right channel. So we're hit with our first pill. You know what? Can't be that bad, right? Pheromones. Neutral. Neither good nor bad, really. Thank you, Dumpy. My reaction speed is not quite where it needs to be. Been playing too much Slay the Spire lately. And let's just say it's not about reaction speed. Now, this could be a bit of a tricky room to not really take damage in, because he's going to spawn loads of little minions, these little slug things. There we go. Now, if we take any more damage, we'll be down to our red hearts, which is a bit frustrating. Alright, so I just used my... I had a feeling I was going to get trapped in this corner, as I might again. Oh, thank you, Dumpy. So I used my IV bag to not lose out Black Heart, to try and preserve that a bit. It's not going... I'm not feeling too strong. I haven't even got him down halfway. Now, if I do lose a Black Heart, it will take a bit of damage, but not that much. Thankfully, he's just eating through his own little slug children. Or her own little slug children. Not really sure. Their own little slug children. Right, now I am down to red hearts. I am in a little bit of trouble here. Oh. We could do more of all the stats. More movement speed, please. More tier damage, shot speed, tier fire rate. Fire rate and tier speed is definitely one that I will confuse an awful lot. So we should get a devil deal if we don't take any silly damage to these two. Right, so we did not get any good stats from our boss item. This is that shot speed that I kept on asking for, but I didn't really mean. Luckily, we just got a dice shard though, just before this room, which is fantastic. So this is a single-use item that will re-roll items and pedestals in this room. Ouija board. I mean, don't get me wrong, Spectral Tears is great. I don't know whether it's worth it at this moment. It's not what I'm looking for. So we will leave that room empty-handed. Let me remind myself what's in the shop again. Oh, I haven't been in there at all. Okay, Humble and Bundle. So this will increase the chance for consumable items to be doubled. So coins, bombs, keys, basically those three things up in that corner there. So now when they spawn, there's a much higher chance it will be double keys or double bombs or double coins. Okay, so we haven't actually been to the item room yet either, which we're only one room short of. We should have just popped in there before we went to the boss. That might have really helped with the boss, to be honest. I mean, I guess we made it, but only barely. And yes, it would have helped massively. So this will spawn flies when we kill enemies. At least I think that's what it does. Yeah, I cannot wait to use external item mod again. I've put too many hundreds of hours into this game to not remember what Infestation Shop 1 does. But we didn't seem to get any flies or anything, so not sure. So that is 5 coins, which we could reach with a bomb. Oh, thank you, Dumpy. So that red one there is what you'd call a champion, and that will do double the damage. Instead of taking half a heart off us, it'll take an entire heart off us. This thing needs to calm it down for a moment. So champions come in multiple colours, red being one of them, clearly. Green, black, blue. I think there's some new ones, new to Repentance as well. I know, well, black one has been in... Right, what is going on? Is this spawning us hearts for some reason? I'm not sure. Not sure what is going on. This is the beauty of this game. I've put so much time into it, and I still don't know half of the interactions. Yeah, they just ploughed into some floor spikes. I think I'm gonna leave the curse room, although it could contain something. Oh, it could contain something saucy in there, couldn't it? Going in. And that is the kind of sauciness we were looking for. Welcome our first guppy item. Probably the second best guppy item now. A while ago this would have easily been my favourite guppy item, but now that's probably been overtaken by Guppy's Eye. had a hair in my mouth. That's probably been overtaken by Guppy's Eye now, which will show you what's inside chests, and sometimes if there's stuff inside, like fires, let's say, it will show you what's in there. I don't believe it shows you what's inside poop piles. Could be wrong about that. Ah, we are spawning flies. I don't know when we started spawning flies, but thankfully that is pairing up with another one of our items that we have called Hive Mind, the blue fly that we picked up earlier in the run. That will double the size and damage of our flies. So gone from having 1 red heart to having 9 sort of lives with 1 red heart. The good thing about something like Guppies and Dead Cat, 9 lives, is we can actually use our lives to trade for Devil Deal items now. So we should be able to pick up some more if we get any Devil Deals, that is. As you can probably see if you look at where the stats are now, it's actually only a 16.9% for a Devil Deal or an Angel Deal. So we've got 32.9 if we don't take any damage. Oh, that's not the secret room there. And if we had checked in this room, I still would have believed that might have been the secret there, but that's the way it goes. Okay, this ain't looking good. Thank you. Okay, so this champion, greedy yellow thing, I'm not sure if it's green or what. He seems to be spawning an obscene amount of yellow flies. And took my first bit of chip damage off them, which is a bit... It's taken half of our only black heart, which is a bit annoying. Okay, so these guys will chase us relentlessly. I feel like I'm so slow. I mean, I have base movement speed, but I just feel incredibly slow right now, and these guys feel very fast by comparison. Thank goodness for Dumpy. Honestly, has been the dude. You know your run's bad when you're praising Dumpy for being a lifesaver. How is that not the secret room? Oh, you know what? Fine. Let's get in here. See if this holds any treasures for us. Not bad, not bad. Oh, we have I mean, I hadn't mentioned it. I did notice it, but I hadn't mentioned it. We've got Curse of the Lost, or Curse of the Maze. One of the curses, where basically we can't see where we don't get the map for the floor. So it's really hard to sort of know where you are, what rooms you're next to. I find one of the biggest thing that makes a difference too is finding the secret rooms, which I mean I haven't spoken about how you do find secret rooms, but there is a methodology to it. Probably not the best floor to explain it on though, when we can't see the map, so I'll save that for another little ramble. Thank you, Dumpy. Alright, there goes our Devil Deal. And potentially soon our life as well. Have we dropped a red heart? I don't think I remember seeing one. Do get the feeling we haven't. This is another problem with not being able to see the map. If we could see the map, it would just say clearly on the map what's like it would show you coins in that room, for example. These dips that have the sweet corn in them fly faster and further than regular dips. Probably just because of the higher velocity tends to... Games full of strange physics. So I definitely nearly lost my life there at least twice. It's not the end of the world if we lose a life, but kind of do want to preserve them. Hopefully in the coming runs we'll be looking at not taking any damage at all on these floors. Could have well done with there not being a greed fight in here, but that's okay. Let's go. We'll probably lose our life, and then if we do, that's fine. We're just not coming back in the shop again. I'm not that fussed about Seam Tail, which is the best, basically the best item we could get out of here, more or less. Oh, thank you, Dumper. There we go. He was nearly dead from our flies. If our flies were acting a bit quicker, might have actually saved us there. Oh dear. So we've got... So this will give us an extra red heart. We'll have to fight 2 bosses. Let's go. So here we have Pin as our first boss, thank goodness. I'm looking at a little Dumpy with love in my eyes at the moment. I don't think I've ever had a single run where he's been the most valuable pickup so far. Oh, that wasn't expecting. I was expecting this attack again. Thank you, Dumpy, because I was running straight into that. You know, I'm picking up this, which will give us higher shot speed, increase our shot speed, which will just basically help us land, hopefully, more hits. Oh, don't be swapping between them though, ideally. Cartridge is nice. We takes, you know, there's just a random chance. Oh my goodness. There's a random chance it will give us the Pac-Man effect. And by the Pac-Man effect, I mean like when Pac-Man picks up a cherry, that effect. We become invincible and flashing blue temporarily. Oh, just about dodged that. Right, was it worth it for the extra red heart? I'd say so. Oh yeah, we've got this greed fight in here. Completely forgot about that. In my mind, I thought, oh, let's have a look, see what's in the shop again. Oh, nice. Oh, nice one, Dumpy, on that first save there. My dodging is not up to par. Didn't even get Steam Sale, and I'm gonna charge into those spikes if I'm not careful. Right. Where is the boss? Can't say I recall seeing him. What we really don't want is to lose any more, take any more damage. Because if we do lose this next red heart, we'll just lose a life, but we will return back to having just 1 red heart container instead of 2. Spiders are my nemesis. Nemesis? I don't know, whatever. They are all my nemesis. What's the plural for nemesis? I don't know. Probably still nemesis, I'm not sure. Thespian maybe, but intellectual no. Okay. It wouldn't be the worst room to use for our hangman card in, as we could just hover over the gap and protect ourselves. That said, it's a nice big room, and I'm not that worried about taking damage. However, that said, I'm not playing very well, so probably will take damage. There we go, it's one down. Could really do with some damage game. Killing power, please. This is not killing power. I'm taking it because I must take everything to 100% the game, but you'll be lucky to ever get picked up again, bum friend. Go on, you can have that, bum friend. Probably better I don't run back this way, because I'm pretty sure we've been that way, and there is no boss that way. Right, I think I want to focus on these green flyers first before I get the... Oh, that was nearly a very poor run decision. Now I'll get the doubles. I don't know if that was the best method there. Let's see if we can find this boss. As you might see, I'm utilising the old fire and run technique. Sort of just makes Isaac's tears fly into the enemies that little bit faster, and tear speed does kind of relate to accuracy. I mean, getting a bit frustrated. Just a touch. Do with some healing. Add all the healing on the previous levels. Now I can't recall seeing any, to be honest. We're falling to that same trap of looking. Now I'm wondering if this right here is potentially a secret room. Could be. Hello. Okay. Is. Not that it was for much. Because without a store, there's no point in getting that money at this moment. Oh, now I wonder if we have glanced by any tinted rocks. I'm just gonna have a quick look around for something like that. Even though I really wish it wasn't necessary on this first run, but it turns out it might be. Just having a quick look to see if I've glanced by any tinted rocks, which, you know, I'm running in a big circle. I don't think I have, to be honest. Okay, well, I should be okay. Because we have these rocks here to protect ourselves. I've popped that hangman's card. I will just hover over these rocks, and hopefully he can't jump on me. And so long as he can't jump on me, I'm protected from his shots. Now, these eyes I won't be protected from, so they are something to watch out for. So peep peeper. His eyes, they fly around around the arena from around about the midway point. As you see, I've kind of probably, you get him a third of the way down. He does his first one, and I ran into it. I panicked and I ran into it, and now I don't have the hangman card, so this will make it considerably harder. Thankfully, I do have Dumpy though, that MVP. I think this game believes it's already given me a good run, because of my tester before I deleted that file, it gave me Deadeye as my first item, which is just fantastic. Oh, one more of them and that's another life. So around about the 2/3, so around about now he should pop his second eye, I imagine. There it is. Okay, I nearly ran into his projectiles again. I'm a bit panicky just because I don't want to lose another life, truth be told. Maybe I shouldn't say anything. Dumpy, what a play that was. Thank God that tear dropped in time. So it just kept running back instead of out of its way. Oh. Right, this fight is not going well. It's not going my way at all. So that's... Now I've lost most of the things I was trying to protect. Let's see if I can find something that will help. Super secret room, perhaps? Nope. Okay, so that was the secret room. Not really sure where the super secret room will be on this level. Do you know what? Let's use 2 keys to get in here. Should have probably done this earlier. Buttons are never great, but we'll do it just in case it was, because frankly this game has not given me much so far this run, except for that one curse room we went in that had 9 lives. That was great. Oh, and of course Dumpy, he's been amazing. I think we might be here for the super secret room. And a bunch of pills. Well, that's what we wanted. Let's see if there's 2 health up. Well, that is incredibly rare. Paralysis. So what that really means was that first health up pill we took, because I'm pretty sure they were different colours. That means that first health up pill we took was actually a health down pill. But when you only have 1 red heart, it acts as a health up pill instead of just outright killing you, which, you know, that's grand. Now, the problem is we only have a 1.5 red hearts for this fight, and I'm not convinced that's really enough. I'd rather not use all my bombs here, but I'm not quite lined up with this, apparently. Can you believe I ran into the spikes? Okay, bum friend. Thank you for that soul heart. You've sort of redeemed yourself, sort of. let's pick this up too, because if we make it to the next floor with it, it's a life up, well, extra heart container. However, on this particular floor, it will act instead as an extra hit we can take. So yeah, let's do that. Well, maybe it might have been smarter to keep it just in case we do lose this life, and then we'll be able to at least go into the next floor with an extra heart container. But yeah, we're not going to need that, because we aren't even going to lose this soul heart, I bet. Oh dear. Okay, well, we didn't lose the white heart. At least we did lose the soul heart though, unfortunately. Okay, but we are back to full health. And let's just go. Get our extra red heart container. Okay, depths 1. This is final one of 2 floors we've got left. Depths 1 and depths 2 left to play on this particular run, and already lost our devil deal chance. These guys are not messing around today. There we go. Right. So let's see if we can figure out where the secret room is on there. This is not the nicest room. We're just going to use a bomb to... Should have done with getting this guy. Oh, I got stuck on the skull. Let's just say at this point in the run, we should be far stronger than we are. No, friend. Okay, that is our third puberty, so that gives us our first transformation of our run to Dead God, which is adult. Who would have guessed that was going to be that? But it's not much as far as this game's transformations go. We just get an extra red heart, and we grow a few more pubic hairs. We are now adult. I'm not confident we won't take a hit against this guy, so I can change my angle. That is the annoying thing when it comes to shots that fly upwards in this game. It's kind of hard to judge where exactly a trajectory is. Okay, so I didn't really say it as we were going through the room, but these spikes, they will disengage once you complete the room. So some more dips. Really, it's a preservation of health is the name of the game, because we're not breaking this run, that's for sure. I was really hoping to sort of like steamroll Mom first go, really, but c'est la vie. It is the way the Isaac cookie crumbles. Now, let's have a guess that this might be the secret room, and what you're looking for when we are looking for a secret room. So now we know it's not the secret room because we can't access this side, the wall from this side. So if there's anything ever blocking the wall, or like if there's stones or anything in the way, basically, or a hole, that means it definitely can't be the secret room there. But what we're looking for is the room that is it's a room that's surrounded by other rooms. It's adjacent to other rooms. That's a better way to put it. So this one below on the left here could potentially be the secret room spot. Wasn't that convinced by it, to be honest. That is sort of a location of a secret room quite often, but it's not this time because we know we checked the other room. But we haven't found it yet, but I'm sure we will find our secret room. I think it might actually be on our left. Left of this room here. I haven't checked if it's in against her. It's not? Okay. It was a reasonable guess though, because there was nothing blocking any of the walls, and there was 3 different walls it could have bombed from. Even otherwise we'll get trapped here. These particular enemies sort of remind me of Call of Duty zombies. You just sort of kite them around the room a bit, but they will trap you if you make a run wrong. This one here did nearly trap me. Need to get them to that point where they're a lump of whatever on the floor, mass of meat, and then carry on attacking them. It should kill them off. Right, I probably need. There we have a tinted rock. Let's see. How many bombs have we got? If we can nail any of these champions with a bomb, that would be fantastic. To be honest, I'd be glad just not to take it. There we go. Oh, be careful not to walk out of the room before you finish it, because it will reset this entire room. Thank you for that. Right, so this blue chest will keep respawning items so long as I keep plundering keys into it until we get to a point where it doesn't close anymore, I believe is what happens. Oh, it won't spawn an item eventually, and then that will be it. Wow, so we get some socks. Finally, a bit of movement speed up. Much needed. That's for sure. Right, let's grab that. Chariot, Justice, so we'll use that. That will spawn a bunch of consumables. We want Magician. Yeah, why not? So that that skull that shoots, sort of, you may have noticed, spawned from one of the other skulls on the floor that got blown up. There's a chance that happens sometimes. Here's the other thing that there's a chance they'll spawn is black heart when they're blown up. So, the button to change my cards is working now. Honestly, I tried that same button earlier and it wasn't working, so I don't know what's happened there. However, I'm just pretty glad it's working now. Let's go and change this full card for this chariot card. So the Magician card will give us homing shots, which for this double boss is not bad at all. We've got 2 cartons of Gurdy. Ooh. Let's see if we can't focus on the little Gurdies first. The Gurdies Junior, if you will. Nice, there's one. So this homing shot is helping massively because I don't really need to be too fussed where my shots are going there. Thanks to Magician card, it is just flying into the enemies as desired and required, some may say. Oh, thank you, Dumpy. Actual MVP. Doesn't matter what else. If I get Brimstone, Godhead now. Wow. Right here is that Pac-Man effect. Oh, so here we have another. Oh, no, sorry, not another speed up. This is a range up, which is not all that. But this run is nearly at an end now. Just need to, as I said earlier, preserve what we've got. Try not to lose too much health. We've got 8 bombs. I can't be bothered to do this room. Just bombing my way back out again. The only issue with that is I do tend to forget that I've done that when I'm going through the rooms later. I just think I've missed it. So is infestation only proccing when I'm taking damage? Is that what I saw? Health down, so there we go. Thank God we took one earlier when we were only on 1 red heart. So here we've got our second active item that we've seen this run. This is Pause. If we had an orbital, that would be pretty amazing, but we don't. And then again, IV bag's not all that either. Might get us in and out of this curse room though, without any, if there is a curse room, without taking any damage to our soul hearts. Potentially use it here as well to stop taking damage from on our soul hearts as we walk over these spikes. So all that, and I ended up losing it. Fool. Right, let's pop this hermit card.
The hermit.
So that takes us to the shop. Do you know what? Maybe it's worth taking the forget-me-nows or whatever, the little flowers, as I believe what they will do is they will allow us to take the items that we leave on the floor with us to the next floor, which might be quite helpful for our red hearts. Means that if we take some red heart damage on the next floor, we might hopefully have enough to replenish ourselves a bit. Let's go with that, see if that is going to work. Well, we brought some red hearts with us, not many. Alright, let's hope we have enough to just see us through beating Mum. It won't be the best start to this series if we lose our first run. Don't even beat Mum. I'm truly not fussed about texting our red heart damage for devil deals or anything like that, as this is the last level. Of course, that is only until you've beaten Mum. And then we will unlock the womb, which comes after the death. Oh, goodness. I completely read that tip wrong. I thought I might be able to just squeeze through just before they sprung into action, but they did spring right into me. Couple of dips now to finish this room off. Right, so quite annoyingly we have the curse, which means we can't see our health, how much damage we've taken. I do believe we've taken 1/2 of a red heart though, and we'll know because we're not able to pick up anymore. Right. Keep on. Was that a tinted rock? So if I see another one, I'll point it out. But I knew that was a tinted rock. Our first damage up. Would you look at that? I knew that was a tinted rock because it had a little X on it. Oh. Right. Where is this mum fight, I'm wondering? I think I might bomb my way out of this room. Actually, let's just finish this last enemy. Never know, it could spawn something nice for us, such as 2 bombs. What's better than 1 bomb? you see, I am using my bombs fairly aggressively, which I don't always tend to do, but when you've only had 1 damage up in a run, it was one of these necessities. So now I've picked up that fly item that I picked up, this red fly that's flying around us, which is an orbital, and so will deal damage to enemies whenever they are touched by it, which would have worked really nicely with the stop item, the pause active item that we found on the last floor. Oh dear. So I've taken 1 whole red heart in this room, a red heart and a half now. 2 red hearts. That was a bad room. Which it shouldn't have been, really. This is just me being very rusty, mostly. Okay, unlock school bag. Aha, so we have the compass, one of my favourite items in the Binding of Isaac. This will show us, much like one of your Legends of Zelda, where our boss room is. Also where the item room is, you know, and the shop. Basically all the special rooms on the floor. So as we can see, our boss room is up here and to our right a little. Got a hermit and a fool card. So a fool card will take us back to where we begun, and a hermit card will take us to the shop. Not much reason for either card, to be honest. What we should do before going into Mum though is just double check we have full health by seeing if we can pick up any more red hearts. I do believe we do, but let's just make sure. Don't really want to lose to Mum on our first attempt. Let's just quickly do this room. Make sure we get in there without taking any more damage, which we should be able to in this room. Wow. Please stop teleporting, please. Right, let's just go back and double check we can't take any red hearts. We can. Okay, so we weren't quite full health. Keep backtracking them for a moment to get to that next room where we can see we've got a red heart here. That is it. But actually, we've got a little mini boss down here. Let's just quickly beat, just in case they give us something nice for the fight. With it being lust, probably won't be anything great. Oh, got a bit stuck on that. And High Priestess. I'm not even sure that works in the mother fight. I'm going to try it anyway. Do get the feeling it doesn't. The High Priestess, normally it will be, it will stomp one of Mum's feet down on an enemy for you. However, I do think in the mother fight, because you are going against Mum's feet, I don't think it works. Soon find out. So let's get in Mum's face for some of that orbital damage. Yep, it completely trapped me there with that, so it's good to know. We do not use High Priestess in the Mum fight. And now, I don't know how much damage I've taken, really. I know I've taken a couple of hits. We should be alright. But you never really know with this fight. Okay, nearly there. Nearly beat him. Mostly thanks to the sword, to be honest.
Was cornered.
And there we go.
Fueled with
Our
the
first
desire
win.
to serve her God, was bearing down on Isaac. I will do as I'm told, my lord. I love you above all else, Isaac's mother repeated to herself. This was the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far too strong for him. But just as he accepted his fate, God intervened, sending an angel down from above to stop his mother's hand. And just like that, it was over.
And there we go, our first ending for The Binding of Isaac. If you haven't seen the intro, that outro, well, the ending's not going to make too much sense, but as I said earlier in this episode, I'm probably going to record that up front of this next episode. So definitely tune in for episode 2. We've got the womb unlocked, and we unlocked a bunch of stuff there at the end. So do bear in mind we haven't got any unlocks yet for this file. So we do have a lot of the big strong items left to unlock. But yeah, cool. I hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully we'll see you around for the next episode. I will let this credits play out for the remainder of this episode, but probably not too much in the future. Maybe not. We'll see how it goes. I can imagine this series may develop over the episodes, and what episode 50 is like may not be what this one's like. As well, prepare yourself for a long one. You saw from my general skill level that this is going to take an awfully long time. It's not like watching one of the pros play. But yeah, it's all the same. I hope you enjoyed it. Right, see you next time for the womb. Take care. Bye.